today, and today we're going to be going over some tips and tricks to play Rainbow Six Siege. Now, one of the major tips I can have for you here is when defenders are playing inside of the armory lockers, they're going to more than likely have this whole wall here banded up. I'm going to show you real quick a way to get around that. So, for this one, you're going to be Buck, alright? I'm just going to use this to jump down. Here's the door that you want to go in through. But definitely recommend drawing this out first, because a lot of people want to camp down these stairs or in this room. People roam around this area a lot, so definitely be careful with that. But basically what you do is just walk up here, and you're just going to buck this whole front here. Look, it's right up to that room. You can literally just take out every bandit this way, and even open up some of that door. Especially if you're Buck, you can just literally light up a barricade if they have one there. So, one thing I do gotta say about doing this though, as soon as you do it, I wouldn't recommend sitting here and waiting for people for that long, because as soon as this happens, people usually come and try to take you out. So, definitely move away from that spot quick. Okay, so I figured most people already know about this spot, but I'm going to go ahead and show it anyway. Basically, when you walk into this room here in Archives, you're just going to hop onto this computer here. You don't want to break this computer, because then it keeps you from getting up here. You're literally just going to walk over here, and I crouch. It makes it a little bit easier, and bolt up onto this thing. And once you're up here, you're going to have a line of sight into that whole entire room right there, including that window that I just fell.
A great success!
But basically, it's just a nice, quick little spot. People are going to be expecting people to be here, so you need to be careful about this. You need to make sure to watch your back here and here. This really works if you're defending that area, but or this area for real. But then you really have to watch your back, because people aren't going to be just hopping right into it from that window more than likely. Okay, so next I'm going to be showing y'all probably one of the best drone spots I think I've ever seen in my life. Now, this was used in a Pro League match. I don't remember exactly the match that was going on, but it's a nice one. So what you're going to do is you want to get to the roof. You're going to throw your drone. This one's just, y'all are about to see how crazy this is. You're just going to hop right into here, and then you want to fall right on the ledge here. And look at this. If they're in the objective here, you can see literally everything. This is probably one of the best drone spots I've ever seen them since I've been playing Siege, at least. You can literally see this entire room, and as long as you don't like stick out and spot everybody, I don't think they're gonna find you, especially in normal ranked play. Now, the higher up you go, they might start looking for this, but for the casual player, definitely not gonna check the spot. And the last tip that I have for you on this map is a really simple one, but yet for some reason it always works for me. So what I like to do when I'm defending is I like to be in this location right here. This is literally where I always stay. If you watch a lot of my videos where I play on the map border, I usually come here at least once a match. The reason for this is because this is a very high traffic area. A lot of people use this stairwell, and what I like to do is I like to sit about right here in this little area where you're pretty much hidden from anything coming from this like area, and I literally will just peek out here every once in a while, check around. But what this is really good for is for people trying to get right here, or people that come in through this whole entrance here. So great run out spots here, but more than anything, you can catch people off guard. No one expects someone to be right here camping. So literally, they'll come in breaking the barricade down. You just stand up and just light them up. And same thing for here. No one's going to expect you to be right here. Now, if you're like this, and you see their feet, just go ahead and just start spraying through. You'll get them every time. If you know people are coming from these windows right here, or any of this back area, more than likely your team's going to be calling them out. Just gives you the perfect spot to run out and get them real easy. Just spray down that way. You don't have to kill them whenever you run out on people from the spot. A lot of time when people spawn peek and everything like that, people think you have to kill the person. No, you don't. What the whole objective of a spawn peek is to literally just put a bunch of damage onto them, maybe possibly get the kill, But also, you're going to be installing that fear of the roamer, which I've talked about that in several videos. Roaming is just insane because it slows down the entire game. But that's going to do it for Border, and I'll see you on the next map.
Container location unknown.
Alrighty, so this spot right here, it was used a match. I believe it was Flipside Tactics, but it's a amazing spot. I haven't seen nothing like it. So basically, you're gonna be looking into this objective into the pin house here, and we're gonna go ahead and open this up actually while we're here. Okay, so basically, a lot of people they like hang on this balcony here. They rappel on it. And it's no good there because, I mean, they can tell that you're hanging there. They can hear you walking on the wall. There's a lot of things wrong with it. But basically, if you come right here, vault up, you can actually look right at that area and just run and sprint, basically, and just keep vaulting over there until you can hit it. So again, you can crouch, look over here, and just run and just keep spamming the jump button in it. And it looks like, hold on, it looks like this. You just hop on in there, and now that we're in this little area here, you have to come into this corner, and basically you just want to vault. There's an area like if you crouch like around there, hop in here, just walk right through here. There we go. And now we're on the outside. Now this part right here, you can literally just run right off of it and land on it, and you don't take any damage for this. So now you're on this thing, and you have all this area right here. I'm not too sure if you can walk on that. I would not trust that. You can vault up here even and get you some nice peeks. Have a little peek right here. You can maybe try to get some peeks through this grass. You'll never see that coming if you're behind there. But especially if that's not open. And the reason why I chose Habana is because if it's barricaded, you could just hit it with this and then open it up. They're never going to see you coming from here. You can just get a good view on everything. And that's probably going to take the round right there, to be honest with you. If you're holding that angle constantly and no one can really tell exactly where you are, you got so much control in this objective. And that's probably going to, like I said, in the round, you can actually walk on these things too. So, I mean, you could probably get farther. I don't know. I mean, you could probably get an angle on that window, but I don't see what the use would be. I think it's mainly for that objective right there. Okay, so now we're on the map Clubhouse, and one of my favorite things to do on this map is when we are playing inside a bedroom here. The objective's usually here. I usually play secure area and not bomb, so it's a lot easier for me. But whenever it's in this area here, what I like to do is I like to place a mirror over in this area. What I do is I board up one wall. Some people like to do this wall. I think this one's the best. Basically what I do is I reinforce one wall and place a mirror on the wall over here on the corner, as far to the right as I possibly can go. And what this is going to do is it's going to lock down pretty much this entire route for any of the attackers, because if they come up here, you literally just peek, shoot. That's easy headshots. Over here, peek, shoot. And then the reason why you put the reinforcement on this side of the wall and not this one is because there's actually a ladder right out the edge of that, and they can literally just camp right there and spray through this wall. But if the reinforcement's there, they cannot. So I mean, they can spray through this wall right there. Hold on, let me see if I can open it up for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, right there. They can literally sit there and just spray through. And if this one wasn't reinforced, they'd be able to pick you off a lot easier. So this is just the way that I do it. Some people prefer that wall. It don't really matter. If you do this strat, you're locking down this entire area, and more than likely they won't be able to thermite that. So the only thing that I would have to warn you about is there is a hatch right here, and this hatch is a deadly one. Basically, if they come in through here and you're in this area, you are so screwed. So more than likely, as soon as they decide to come up here, you need to move. You could probably be able to hear them, but what I like to do, especially if I'm mirrors, I throw a nitro cell right on the edge of that hatch, and I kind of play it a little bit farther back. If I hear anything up top, I just wait a few seconds and blow the nitro cell, because more than likely they're going to breach it anyway, so might as well take the chance of getting a kill. So that's what I do. So no matter who you are, Buck is always a great decision as it comes to a operator for an attacking round. Now here's why. When he opens up areas, it's you can literally open up vertical plays and make it unreal. So let me get out of this securing area real quick. And what we're going to be talking about is when they are down inside of the armory. Or it could be just called lockers in this map. I'm not completely sure. I'll see in just a second. Arsenal room. Whenever they're in an arsenal room, this is a excellent strategy to use for Buck. So they're down here. They probably got all these walls reinforced. Someone's probably got the hatch, and this wall is going to be reinforced. They might even have this wall bandited. But what's important here as a defender is they really need to make sure that they have someone in this room, and they really want someone here. So they need to have control of both of these areas, especially when there's a Buck. And I'll show you why real quick. So if you have Buck, you can literally just open up this floor here, even though for some reason my Buck's not doing a good job of it. But basically just open up the floor here, and that is the hallway into the room. Now if you come over into this area here and open it up, you're right into the objective, okay? So literally opening up this entire room here, and people will come in here, they will fuse here, and you're getting right into the objective. Now like I said, if you have this reinforced, really that's not going to do too much because they can just open up right here. You literally need somebody to be up here watching this at all times, and this is just probably one of the best strats I've ever seen. You can just chuck frag grenades down in there. You can take out Jaegers from here. If you got a Twitch, you can take out Jaegers before and literally just rain hell on them from up top. So this is a great strat, and I definitely recommend this one. But unfortunately, that's all the time that we have today. So if you did enjoy, maybe learn something new, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and as always, this has been Hazard, and I'm out. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Didn't even get to cross.